Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Napoleon Total War with a Pike and Shot mod. So, the Ukrainian, or the Russians versus the Ukraine, or actually I was playing as Ukraine, so that would come first. Anyways, I thought that will be the last one, but then I remembered someone wanting me to play as the Scots versus the English. So, I just had to do that, so that's what we're going to do today. And right, let's go ahead and just kick it off by, let's see, my first brigade to marching up through there. Got a smaller one over there, and then we got kind of a medium-sized one over here. Thinking this one's gonna march somewhere around there. Then we got Covenant Dragoons out in the furthest right. I'm gonna see about taking a position on this hill right here, on the flank of our position. We'll have the general follow the big brigade. And then I've got moss troopers. I have no idea what moss troopers are. But seem to be quite well armed. They're going to be moving out on the left side. Now I can see the British troops, or the English troops I should say, though it is the British flag. Oh, they've already, for this battle we've got howitzers on both sides. The AI is a little bit stupid by not firing explosive shot. I'm gonna get my howitzers up into here, which is a little bit of a more easily defended position, or it's going to be easier to defend the cannons up there. We already have some enemy dragoons coming in quite close, so why don't we get our own dragoons to kind of speed up their advance and set up along here. The big brigade, I'm hoping to move up onto this main hill.
Sir, our general is under attack.
He lost one bodyguard. The second one will be moving in towards this little village, where the moss troopers will be moving around to take the hill on the very left. And we're gonna... Oh, the cannons aren't actually... Yeah, they are part of the first brigade. We'll split them off and have the first brigade now move up, be ordered to move up on this hill. So we got concentration of our troops right here. You can see the English troops, concentration right here and concentration there. The dragoons are opening up fire. Let's hurry this one forward so that can take part. Oh, it looks like the English dragoons did a lot better than mine. But the thing is, I'm bringing up a secondary unit. And hopefully should turn this around. I can actually dismount my dragoons, but I think I want them mounted. We've got troops on the way. Oh, we've got enemies. Enemy dragoons. Sending around their dragoons everywhere. Right, quickly now, quickly now. Run to position. Fire on the enemy. We've got band of musketeers opening fire. Right, let's set these. And I want percussion explosive shot to be fired on the enemy. Right, get our musketeers up in front, and then they will be backed up by the pike. Quickly now, quickly now. So we'll have one Scottish unit going down there, one going down there, and then one situated right there. And then the pikes will be backing up the troops heading down this way. Oh, we're blowing up the entire town, are we? These are the axemen. There's no point in throwing them in just yet. So we'll have them set up there. And the musketeers moving up front. Ooh, I don't like that. The British medium pikemen are ordered forward in a charge. So I'll be ordering forward my light pikemen to face them. Our unit outnumbers theirs. So hopefully that will be enough to break them. In terms of what makes them medium is apparently the fact that they've got a proper hat on. Right, send in the second one because, well, the enemy is throwing in a lot of troops here. There's a lot of fighting over here, not so much over here. So we find these troops out of line with the battle. So we need to get these guys in order. Get all these troops going this way. So we'll be... As long as these guys can hold, I'll be able to swing these around and attack the enemy in the back. I also want the howitzers to start bombarding this area. This unit must hold. Oh, now we're getting flanked. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to send these to deal with the light pikes over there. The enemy cavalry has charged. Here we go. Explosions coming around. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm hitting a lot of my own units. With the Scottish general now taking place here on the field, we should be able to... Oh, we've... dragoons have run into each other and are fighting over there. I need someone to come in towards the center there to aid out. No, my pikes in the center has fallen. Break the iron sides. Forward the pikes. Musketeers aren't particularly accurate. The enemy is right ahead of them. Not entirely sure how that works out. Probably, well, clearly it doesn't. It's not going too well there. Musketeers. Turn. You will be ordered back. And you will be ordered back. And the general will be ordered back. The troops here are no longer really needed there. They need to be moved quickly over to this side. The Scottish Musketeers were savaged by enemy attack. Dragoons will be pulling back. The Musketeers will be setting up somewhere along there. Right, we're producing quite a bit of fire from these guys. Which is... It's good that they're not just... First rank is not just firing. That it is in fact multiple flanks. Charge. Redirect the howitzers a little bit to fire upon the enemy. My dragoons have struck the enemy general over there, and now my Bardiche infantry are fighting with the English musketeers. And we're gonna fight over here. Actually, it might be better to make sure that we win this fight. We're gonna sit in the back, shoot the enemy in the back from over there. We were able to win against the Ironsides, but we lost a lot of pikemen in that fight. I'm thinking we're gonna need the rest of the pikemen over here, and the musketeers can instead move forward and aid in this fight. That was enemy general, right? It wasn't my own general. Although it definitely could have been my own general. Oh, it was my own general. Damn. I completely missed upon the fact that the British just punched through all of that. Actually, form square. Actually, don't form square there. Move forward a little bit. Form square. And then the musketeers will be moving back. And then we can hope, maybe, to hold the enemy on the square while we fire around it. Ooh, that landed quite close to our units. This is not looking good. I must have... oh, more of my troops were defeated. I'm pretty sure I made sure that the accuracy of the musketeers was roughly the same. But these axemen aren't really doing well when they can't even deal with a band of musketeers. Oh, the enemy clever bastards, they're gonna go around my force. So they're coming around, the bastards. Can I set up there? Maybe reduce some of the friendly fire. We do still have the cavalry over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
To maybe shoot down the enemy general. Currently, it's not looking good here. It's not looking good at all. I've lost most of my troops. Very few remaining. Oh, you're out of shot now. Damn. I think we should actually hold fire with this one, because they're not really cresting the hill. Can I get the howitzers to target some of these? The enemy isn't pushing the attack, really. You know what? It might be more... the cavalry might be more useful to charge enemy units. Finally! My axemen won that fight. But they're tired and wavering. So we'll pull them back. Let's advance to the edge here. We might have a greater time fighting the enemy that way. And then we'll pull these guys back. I think I have a pretty great opportunity with the cavalry later on. Any units rallied? No. Holy shit, the enemy's got so many more men. Why aren't you firing? You stupid bastards. Great, most of the shots actually almost detonated on my own troops. I think I have to re-establish where they point blank range here. And even with that, barely any casualties. And there's continuous fire straight into the melee, and still they gain the chevron. Crap. General's getting hit in the back. Can I get these troops up here? turn. So you would be facing our foe. Let's see if we can get our troopers back in. Let's try and stop them over there, and I'll actually charge in what's left of my general's bodyguard. You'll be ordered forward. You'll join in the fight there with the general. We got the axemen ready to be pushed in over here. Got another unit of musketeers ready to join the fight. And I do have my cavalry, my last unit of dragoons, that will be sent in through behind and attacking the enemy in the back. And hopefully that might be enough to break a considerable amount of them. There's the enemies completely surrounded us there. It's now or never. My pikemen are breaking. I'll be ordering in tons of troops there. The cavalry's coming in. We've got howitzer shots exploding everywhere. The enemy general is in the middle of there. We broke one unit. Can we break more? Oh, the musketeers are without shot. I'll order them into the fray as well. Order my pikes to attack the enemy general. I think we have the second unit, the second English unit break. It's a really crazy fight. We actually won that. My general pushed through and we won that fight. But this is the important part, to break the part right here. Here is where we need to focus. We might just be able to turn this battle around if we can win here. So we need to push more and more troops in to this fight. Getting my general in there.
The men are fatigued.
Unfortunately, one of our axemen broke. I think the more troops we can break, the better. Okay, both axe units have now decided to retreat. The English are losing morale, and I'm hoping we can break them. Break the square and attack the enemy in the back, which just led us to lose our square, unfortunately. Now it looks like it's all over for us. Our push didn't really work. We'll have to pull the troops away and try and regroup the little land that I have. Remaining cavalry units will attack this unit over here. Okay, so the enemy's got 2 pikes, 3 pikes left, actually. I was able to break this band of musketeers. The enemy general is broken. We got 2 massive units of enemy musketeers left. I guess the pikemen is the most worrisome enemies. Right, let's organize what I have left. And let's see if we can't break the enemies that are moving forward here. As long as I can hold on to the cannons. We should have actually an okay. We do have a unit that's rallying all the way back here. I don't think he will be able to use him much. The focus of your fire should be here. These need to be charged and destroyed. And I'm thinking just a straightforward, straight on charge is what's gonna do it. So we have our cavalry set on the advance. And then going in for the charge. And it might just be enough to break this unit. I have ordered the artillery to be firing. Oh, we've got a musketeer rallying for a second. We actually broke the enemy unit over there. Good. Set them in the flank here. Getting another attack in on the pikemen. Obviously quite dangerous. Yeah, that didn't work out. Can I get some more howitzer shots, please? Even at this close range, my musketeers are basically doing no damage. Oh, we hit our own unit, unfortunately. We blew up our own unit. And I'm sure it's gonna break now. Fall back! My general's done a hell of a job in terms of the amount of damage he's caused on the enemy. Just because he's almost at full chevron at this point. Oh, they broke! They broke! That light pikeman unit broke. I wonder if maybe one of the shots might be more accurate than the other. My general is actually killing this unit. Oh, what do we have here? A cavalry unit, enemy cavalry unit has rallied. The pikemen broken up like that. We broke the units. Oh, you're out of shot now, are you? Right, form a more of a square. Oh, we broke the cavalry as well. Clearly the generals are overpowered. We don't need to fire anymore. Or we just need to lock these in place and have the general, what's left of the bodyguard, charge. This is probably the most bloody fight we've had so far. And also one of the longest one. And it does look... Oh, those guys are back. It does look a lot like we were able to turn defeat into victory. Oh, we're blowing up our own men. Hold fire, damn you! Hold fire!
Our men are running.
It's just the general's bodyguard left, and I spoke too soon about turning from victory to defeat. The Earl of Northampton's horse regiment. He's got 23 troopers left against my general's 10. And another bloody regiment has rallied, and my general was broken. And there's only 4 troops left. They're not going to be able to rally. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. The enemy was able to rally their troops. And unfortunately, I lost the battle. The very last fight with a cannon crew is putting up a decent fight, I'd say, given the circumstances. The battle was an absolute massacre. Tons of troops fell on both sides. As we can see here, I deployed about 3,300, of which I lost 2,800, leaving about 500 men to leave the field alive, compared with then the English, which deployed 3,128 and lost 2,630, then having about 500 as well leaving the fight. So out of about 6,000 people that took part in the battle, 5,000 of them are dead and wounded at the end of it. In terms of friendly fire, we can see that the English had surprisingly few, with only 29 friendly fires, compared to mine, but then again I actually fired my cannons, so maybe not a big surprise, but 200 friendly casualties. Could possibly have made a difference if I didn't inflict those, but at the same time, if I had not fired my cannons, I'm sure there would have been an even higher impact. When it comes to who killed what, we can see that my general's bodyguard killed the most with 396 kills, followed by Moss troopers. And then we've got the melee units with one of the axemen there at the end, followed by cannons, musketeers, and the Covenant dragoons doing what really can only be described as really poorly. We also have a few pike units that did really poorly. We got this one right here, which lost almost everyone, only inflicting 49 kills. We have a Moss trooper, which got almost entirely annihilated, only killing 17. And some of the Scottish musketeers, actually most of them, performed rather poorly. Only 1 in 4, roughly, actually landed a shot on the enemy. And some of these troops, I remind you, fired everything they had. So, not a great performance there. First one I actually lost. I think in large part it's due to, I gave the English I thought what I thought was the axemen. My axemen would do better. I thought they were going to do better. They were going to cut up the enemy a lot better, and that's why I gave the English not just light pikemen, similar to one I had, but I gave them 2 units of medium pikemen. And I think that made a big difference in terms of what they were able to do. Also the fact that it's kind of stupid, but I don't want to use the general's inspire and rally ability just because it looks ugly in the like in my end recording, where I sort of record it as kind of like a movie at the end there, and it looks silly if a lot of stars pop up everywhere. So I'm trying to avoid using that, but I think if I'd used that, on certain occasions there throughout the battle that could have turned it. Because, I mean, as we see, it was super even. We've got 500 left at the end on either side, and it could have definitely turned, small things like that could have definitely turned the battle around. I also I probably should have charged in with my cavalry a lot more. And just looking at how much damage my general did, I should have charged him on the enemy musketeers. But again, I kind of, I'm hamstringing myself by thinking. I'm often thinking a lot, like, what is gonna look cool for the end screen video? It's like, what's the point? It's to the point here where we even lost the battle. Like, what's the point of fighting if I'm only thinking about it? Then I could just, do the end screen if that's the... But yeah, you know what? You can't win them all, can you? And with that said, I'll leave you with that. So, as I always say, hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.
hope is lost, sir. This battle is almost lost.